Ito naman si Carpio, daldal ng daldal, wala namang, ano bang gusto mo? Sige ka punta doon sa, do you think China will obey the United Nations? I'll ask you a question. If the United Nations will ask China to surrender because of that award given to us, ibibigay ba ng China yan? Ano ang problema? Can the United Nations compel China? And do you think China will just give it freely because of the United Nations demand? Yan ang hindi ko maintindihan kay Carpio. He's a dreamer. And besides, yung amo niya, it started the occupation of constructive, how would you call it in the international parlance? The constructive occupation of China happened during the Aquino administration. May isang barko doon, nagpadala tayo. There was a standoff. A standoff, it was maybe going to a violent stage. Alam mo, ang nagpaalis sa atin ang Amerika. Ang usapan, ang Pilipinas mag-retreat, ang China mag-retreat. Ang ginawa ng China, hindi nag-retreat, ang Pilipinas ang nag-retreat. Ang pagador noon si Del Rosario. Yan, tandaan mo yan, Carpio. Sige ka daldal. The constructive occupation was completed. It was a notice to the world na nung hindi sila umalis, tayo ang umalis. Ibig sabihin, amin to, kaya ka umalis. Itong si Carpio, kung anong pinagdadaldal, si dreamer, I'll give you 100 years. You can never get something there, baski isang basong tubig sa China ngayon. Tapos sige kayo intriga sa Pilipino, sige kayo intriga. Sabi ko nga, ano bang gusto ninyo? Sige, tell me what to do, except yung mga papel-papel ninyo. Walang kakwenta na just to create, well, whatever it is. Maraming daldal. Wala ka naman talagang magawa. I said, the constructive occupation of the West Philippine Sea was completed by the singular act of China not retreating. Yan sa international law, gano'n yan. Ikaw yung umalis, ibig sabihin, hindi iyo. At bakit umalis? Itong si Secretary Albert, usap ng Amerikano, takot ng gira. Takot na. Sana hinayaan na lang nila. Ang totoo niyan, ayaw ko lang magyabang. Kung mangyari uli yan, ako, I'm putting China to, I do not want any quarrel. But in a situation like that, if repeated in my administration, I think there will going to be a... Taka lang, hindi ako walis. Tsaka kung may barko ako dyan ngayon, yung Coast Guard nandyan, hindi rin ako mag-alis. I will not. Marami, sabi na ni Secretary Lorenzana, mga resupply natin, yung mga Coast Guard natin, if they are driven away, I would tell them to stay put. I am addressing myself to the Chinese government. We want to remain friends. We want to share whatever it is. Sinabi ko naman sa inyo sa Chinese government, I'm not so much interested now in fishing. I don't think there's enough fish really to worry about. But when we start to mine, when we start to get whatever it is in the bowels of the China Sea, sa ating oil, dyan na ako. Then but by that time, I will send my ships there. I will send my gray ships there to state a claim. Yan masiguro ninyo. Pag kinuha na yung oil, kung anong mga nickel dyan, precious stones, that would be the time, because that is the time that we should act on it. Hindi ngayon na yung pahabol-habulan lang dyan. Ano ba naman? Habulin yung isang reporter na ano. Ako, totoo yan. Pag mag-umpisa na sila ng drill ng oil dyan, sabihin ko talaga sa China, is that part of our agreement? Because if it is not part of our agreement, I'm going to also to drill my oil there. If you own it, I own it. I do not want to quarrel, but that is how. Noon ko pa sinabi yan. Yung pagkatapos na nag-usap kami ni President Xi Jinping, na sinabi ko na I will get my oil also. Sabi niya, please don't. We just leave it that way. In the meantime, so because nandyan yung mga cabinet members. Anyo, kasi the chief of staff ko pa noon. Dinala ko kayo para may mga living witnesses ako na may ginawa. Pati yung mga military na nagdududa wala akong ginawa, minuka ko talaga. Andiyan kayo, dyan, Anyo, dyan, Esperon, si Delvin. Sinabi ko na, one day, I will drill my oil there and mine whatever is ours. Sabi na, Secretary, si ES, nandyan sila lahat. Sinabi ko, ngayon kung habulan na ng maghabulan lang sila dyan, sige, bigyan ko sila ng 5 Coast Guard. Habul-habulan lang nila dyan, maglaro sila kung sinong mas mabilis. Ngayon, kung pagdating na magdating na yung mga drill ng oil dyan, mahirap na yan. Yan ang, noong ko pa sinabi yan, sasabihin ko ngayon, ulit, baka nakalimutan. Hindi nakinig si Carpio. Yung papel-papel mo, wag mo kong isali dyan. Walang mangyari dyan. Ano, you know, the Chinese government will just give you a finger. Wala kang, hindi mo matakot yung mga yan. Because they firmly believe na kanila talaga yan. Kontra sa atin na it is also our considered opinion that it is ours.